A 31-year-old Pensacola woman is charged with 2 counts of felony criminal mischief. According to an arrest report, she damaged furniture in 2 Airbnb homes in downtown Pensacola. And that's raising serious questions as to rules, responsibility, and who ultimately pays the price in an incident like this. According to arrest records, Nicolette Keogh rented 2 downtown Pensacola Airbnb homes and ruined $3,000 worth of furniture inside.
There was a young lady inside making money in a very unusual way that damaged somebody else's property.
An arrest report says Keogh urinated on various pieces of furniture around the homes.
There's a list of items, including a television, a record player, a coffee pot, some bedding, some carpeting, I believe, or a rug.
And more.
Yeah, we've seen damage to Airbnbs and hotel rooms before, but nothing like this.
According to court records, Keogh filmed herself urinating on the items and uploaded the videos to an adult content website. The Airbnb host told deputies every soiled item must now be replaced. Airbnb sent us a statement regarding the incident, reading in part, "This kind of behavior has no place on Airbnb. We've removed the guests from our platform and are continuing to assist the host with their reimbursement request through our AirCover damage protection for hosts." Airbnb's terms of service explicitly state that homes are not to be used for sex work or commercial purposes. Additionally, Airbnb provides up to $3 million in host protection for property damage, extra cleaning costs, and more. Regardless, insurance experts say people who own short-term vacation rentals should still seek out extra coverage in case of emergency.
Okay, 2 Airbnbs filmed the whole thing for clout, of course, uploaded it for profit, and she got caught because she documented it herself. So I'll say this really quickly. The wildest part about this, outside of her egregious behavior, isn't just what she did, it's Airbnb's response. We're assisting with the reimbursement request. Not we paid the host, not the host is covered, assisting with the request. AirCover sounds like insurance. It's not insurance. It's Airbnb's own internal program where they decide whether or not to pay you based on, what all the documents and things that you sent in. So if you own a short-term rental and AirCover is your only protection, you are literally one bad guest away from a very, very bad day. So get short-term rental insurance. Check out Proper, check out Steadily. That's your homework.
You've got to be the moron if you think that I'm going to pay you that amount of money.
Hey, do you have a minute?
What is this?
It's Faye Esparza. I own the Airbnb you stayed at.
Okay, what do you want?
Did you have a party during your stay?
Do you even know what a f***ing party is? I just had a couple friends over.
So I have the Ring camera and there were...
It's always interesting to people that commit the most egregious acts like this. What are you talking about? What? There was a party? Insane.
Actually, like 30 people.
Look, you can call it whatever the f*** you want. Just tell me why you're bothering me so we can get it over.
The Airbnb description, it clearly says that you can't have parties.
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to read that thing. And the party was yesterday, so what the f*** are you calling me for now?
Well, you have to pay for all the cleaning and repairs.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm serious. You did at least $4,500 worth of damage, which is way over the standard cleaning cost. You're going to have to cover it.
You've got to be the stupidest moron if you think that I'm going to pay you that amount of money.
Look, the whole place is trashed because of what you guys did. You need to...
Listen. I don't have time for this bull, okay? Lose my number and...
Yeah, insane. It's actually my belief that guests like this shouldn't be allowed to book on the platform anymore. My hope is that she actually has a plan going into this call. Based on the damage that was done and the footage that she has, and which I'm actually very glad that she has cameras on her property that's able to capture all those people. She shouldn't have an issue with Airbnb getting involved at all. And we need better guest screening. My goodness. Ask questions before you approve these guests. I always ask, will there be any other guests outside of the people on this reservation that will be visiting the property or staying there? I always ask that. So yeah, we need better ways to screen our guests. This person shouldn't have been allowed to stay at this property.
They have you on camera, taking the washer and dryer and loading it up into... The washer and dryer are missing. So I wanted to see if you knew anything about that.
I don't know how just a washer and dryer just go missing and how we would have taken it.
Did you give the key code to anybody?
No, man, I have no idea.
Again, the amnesia of these people. Wait, washer and dryer's missing. I have no clue how that happened.
Yeah, about what you're talking about. So I've never even seen a washer and dryer. How dare you go after the Asian community like that, blaming us for something? We probably helped build it. We didn't steal it.
All right, dude. Well, first of all, I'm not trying to come after any sort of community. I'm simply calling the person that stayed at my Airbnb. So I think it's justified for me to call you about this because you're the last person in the house and you're the last person who had the keypad codes. So what you're telling me is you did not take it.
No, we didn't take it. I've never even seen a washer and dryer. So I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right. Well, I'm kind of upset and I feel a little disrespected that you can come clean with me.
What the fuck? You guys have hidden cameras around the house? What else did you
actually have you on?
So basically, you know, they didn't expect to get caught for some reason. Took the whole washer and dryer. This was premeditated. It had to have been. You loaded it to a truck. You need more than one person to do it. This definitely required planning, and definitely did not expect to get caught. Like if it hasn't been abundantly clear to make sure that you have cameras in every exit point of your property, you need to make sure that you're covering every exit point of your property. And yeah, this is just insane work. And I don't know whether this happened like as they were checking out. Maybe they checked out and came back. Make sure that your key codes are on point. There's, of course, technology out there that you can change out these key codes remotely. Make sure that you are leveraging that for sure. This is just insane work.
Charges tonight after police say they used an Airbnb to host a fake call center in Miami-Dade. 10 of those suspects appearing in court today. Gang units from several law enforcement agencies executed a warrant at the rented home on Southwest 162nd Street and say they found laptops, phones, and a TV playing call center sounds to fool victims. Investigators say they also found 4 guns, marijuana, victims' licenses, and
A fake call center in a rented Airbnb. 4 guns, laptops, phones, victims, license. Like, they had a TV playing call center background noise to make it sound legitimate. This is insane. I want you to think about what that means for a second. I mean, somebody went on Airbnb and booked a home and used it literally for operational headquarters for a crime ring. This is like the category of STRs that nobody's talking about because honestly, it's potentially, you don't think that it could happen, but it could potentially happen. This is now a federal investigation. Law enforcement involved, they're executing warrants on your address. You got your property associated with stuff like that. Like, you got to be able to be able to try to figure out how not to put yourself in this situation. Verifying your guests, doing a deep dive into these guests that book your property. Like if your guest has literally no reviews, it's a brand new account, like run them through AutoHost. Do a background check on them, right? Maybe you don't have to do it for every single person. Maybe they're proven, they have good reviews. But do it for the people that you're suspicious of at the very least. Like this is wild. Also, like your short-term rental business should be separate from you as an individual. So every single person that's operating this business like a business, and that's why I like to say, if you treat this business like a hobby, it's going to cost you like a hobby. But if you treat it like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. Treat this like a business. Your business should be separate in its own entity, outside and separate from you. So liability issues or things like this don't necessarily get associated to your personal name. So this is, wow, insane work.
Pull over Airbnb every time. I actually don't want to stay in nobody's house. When Airbnb first came out, cute. Love her. Very homely, very comfy. But then you run out of toilet paper. Or then you run out of towels. Who's coming to restock these things?
Now, I am still of the belief that Airbnb is still a needed business model in the marketplace. I mean, it's still great for families. It's great for large groups. And typically, if you stay with a good host in a nice property, you're going to get a very different experience than you would at a hotel. But I will tell you something that hotels will always have over Airbnb, and that's consistency. If I book a Hampton Inn here in Houston and I book another one in Phoenix, Arizona, down to the bagels, I'm going to get a very, very, very similar product. But if I book an Airbnb with this host here, I might get a 8 out of 10 experience at this Airbnb. Then book another Airbnb, I may get a 6 out of 10 experience and a 2 out of 10 experience and maybe another 8 out of 10 experience. See, it's the lack of consistency on the platform that will always keep it under hotels because most people would rather a consistent 7 out of 10 experience than a 2 out of 10 here and a 8 out of 10 here than a 5 out of 10 here. And it's not much that Airbnb can do with it. As long as you will have individual hosts, it's not much that you can do with that because every host is going to be different. But again, Airbnb still needed in the marketplace. So while these are some of the wildest things that are happening in the short-term rental world right now, I just kind of wanted to bring some of these things to your attention to maybe potentially open your eyes into how you could better protect yourself and your property. But of course, for every one of these wild situations that happen, there are tons and tons of amazing things that happen and great experiences that people are having in the short-term rental world. Guests are having amazing experience with hosts. Hosts are having great experience with guests. If you saw value in this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We got plenty more coming, and go ahead and leave a comment as well. Maybe you can comment on what you are doing to protect yourself and your short-term rental properties. I also just shot a video of the Airbnb's Q1 2026 market report that I'm going to go ahead and link that video here. Go ahead and check that video out. Very insightful. I pray for every single one of my subscribers. So my prayer to you right now is that may the Lord bless you and keep you, and may his face shine upon you and be gracious to you, is my prayer. I'll see you on the next one.